Well, hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Let me just put on one more necklace because this is a paid promotion advertisement. And we've got a new little background here. A new setup. Oh my goodness, I'm already getting compliments. How sweet. Okay, let's do this. I love this necklace because you can just put it over your head. It's a dog tag and it says chill. And it's 23 and a half inches. Okay, hold on. I need my drink. I need my phone. Okay. I think this should go up a little higher. Probably. Set up. No. How about like this? That's good. Oh, that's good. And one more thing. Okay. I like this background. What do you guys think? Let me put my earbud in so I can hear myself. Oh my God, thank you. I just put on a ton of makeup, that's all. Everyone's saying I look so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Tay Tay. Let's see. Let's start at the beginning. Let's see. Hi, Carrie. Love bugs and lemon drops. Hi, NNC. Hi, Newtown Girl. Hi, Andy. Hi, Lori. Hi, Penny. Hi, Lucy Pie. Hi, Anna. Hi, Marcy. Louise. Christine. Tay Tay. Barbara. Sandra. Hi. Zora. What do you think about the background? I like it. I just moved the chair. That's all. Let's see. What do we want? Let's start here. Okay, do we like this? This is A. Hi, Devin. This is B. C. D. They all sound the same. They all sound the same. Calabria girl. Okay, how is everybody today? I have a suitcase full of, can you guess what's in here? What's in the suitcase? That's my pink suitcase. It has cat fur all over it. Can you guess what's in there? Hi, Gucci. Hi, Gooch. I know the pink suitcase is everything. Not makeup, not a doll. Thank you, Calabria girl. It's just false eyelashes every time. That's all you really need. But I did go ham on the makeup. I'm going to show you what I'm wearing. I have it all right here. Actually, I put it all in. I just got this at the thrift store. It's Fire King. Remember Fire King? So it has this was probably used as a little casserole or something. I use it for my sponges. And you're so skinny. No, I'm not. So I just put my makeup that I'm wearing because I thought I'd tell you all. It's just simple. Yeah, but this is Fire King. And it has that luster wear. So I have my foundation on, which is the Milani Conceal and Perfect. Bronzer is this, the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. I've used a lot of this. Hit pan on the white. The white is fantastic. Yeah, the bakeware. Thank you, Michelle. Then, as a highlighter, I used this. It's the Makeup Revolution in the color Champagne Kiss. Got it for $2.99 at TJ Maxx a long time ago because it's very glittery. And the makeup I'm wearing right now is for camera, not for going out because it's really heavy. But this is really great glow. Like, look at that. I don't know. What was the name of what again? You'll have to replay it. Okay, then the blush is Neutrogena in the color, I don't know. You'll just have to find it. And I swirled it all together and put it right here on the apples of my cheeks. When you swirl it all together, it comes out like that. So it has like this luminescent peachy pink. Oops, it was the Physicians Formula. And then on my eyes, I just have this little e.l.f. palette. And I just mixed these two colors, ran it through the crease, then used this color just on the outer portion, and then the blue on the outer portion. It's hardly even blended, but for camera, okay. And on my lips, I have a little bit of this. It's the Maybelline that I love in number 910 Bare All. It's really, really white. There it is right there. And then over that, Jeffree Star in this color. I won't be able to read what it is, but it's this cool duochrome. Is the noise bothering you from the air conditioning though? Oh my God. Oh, this smells like cupcakes. Oh, you guys don't hear it? I hear it. And that's it. And then lashes. And my hair's back, and obviously you see I need a haircut and bleach. And then I'm wearing all my, except for the heart, my necklaces. So this short one, people have been asking me, it's so sparkly. It's 18 inches, 14 karat gold filled. Look at that. It has a really cute clasp, like a lotus flower. And it's a bead chain, faceted bead chain. And then I have all different charms. One of them is this coin. Then I have this really thick luxe necklace. I'll show you in a second. And then I'm wearing my heart with the gunmetal white gold. And this is from Hitchcock Madrona. And then I'm wearing my other necklace. Hold on, I'll show you everything. So this one I have only in 25 and a half inches, and it's beautiful and silky and shiny and glittery. And then these two charms, the dog tag and the chill. And then this one, I only have one. I haven't worn it out yet. I'm just wearing it for videos to show people, but it's 24 karat gold filled. And it's a flat, slinky. Oh, well, it does need to be done because it's not blonde, it's gray. Well, it's white. I should say it's not gray, and so I'm wearing the bead chain with a coin. Sort of herringbone. I don't know. I don't think it's called a herringbone, but because herringbones kink up, this doesn't kink. Okay, lie down. Oh, she's gonna drive me crazy. Okay, we already said hello. And then I have this earring that is green, like emeralds. And then it says chill. But I also have one that says fuck and one that says slut. Well, Michelle, I think it's because there's not enough room on the bottle to put. I mean, how are they going to make it any bigger? You know? So, okay. Bella, find your bed. Come on, let's find your bed. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Down. So everything's for sale. I'm going to just tone some of this down a little bit. Jeez. No, lie down. Lie down. No. Lie down. Come on, lie down. It's okay. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. She hears me talking to nobody, so she's crying. People are very triggered by dogs crying, even if they don't know the full reason. Like, chill out. Calm the fuck down. Calm the fuck down. Okay, and I'm also going to say there's a little, if you look below, there's a little dollar sign down there. If anyone wants to give a super chat, As a little tip, at any point during this broadcast, you are very welcome, and I'll give you a shout out. As low as $1.99, $1, whatever. It just is nice. And also, please give me a thumbs up. There's 106 people on and only 20 thumbs up, so that would be great. Oh no, Tracy didn't reach the goal at all. No. I don't know what we're going to do. I honestly don't know what we're going to do. So, Bella, lie down. Lene, thank you. Thank you so much. Lene and I worked together a while ago at Scentsy. I actually have met her in person. We've talked on the phone. And she's a very, very, very special person to me. Not because she gave me a super chat, but because she has a heart of gold. The GoFundMe was for my son. We still owe $14,000 for him to go to school. We've applied for scholarships. He has 2 jobs. I'm working, but we need to take a big loan, and I've been denied the loan. So I don't know. I honestly, and I have so can I just go through some things? Cause I don't know, how am I supposed to pay? What do I do? So my car needs new tires. The tires are bald. We've done all the grants. He's gotten all the grants he can get. I have a cavity. How do you go to a dentist if you don't have dental insurance? I always had dental insurance. So how am I going to go to a dentist? I have to go to a dentist. Then I have to go to a doctor because I have I don't know if you can see it. Hard to see. Okay, it's right here. It's a cyst that I need. I hope I don't need surgery on it. Sometimes they can just drain the fluid. It's a ganglion cyst. Sometimes it just comes back. Hi, Shelly. Medicaid. I don't know. I don't know that Medicaid pays for dental. Yeah, this won't go away. It's just, and it's making it really hard. Actually, now every time I get on, and I can move my hand, but it usually I have to keep clicking this. Yes, $2 a visit. Medicaid or Medicare? I don't have Medicaid. NNC, could you email me some details? That would be great. My email is ll42863@yahoo.com. Hi, Renee. Apply for Medicaid. Don't you have to be old? Well, I don't know anything. I don't know how to get a kid through school, through college. I don't know. This is on top of nerves. Actually, you know who just had surgery for it was Dorinda from Real Housewives of New York. Right now, and every time I try to show it, my hand looks fine, but it isn't. Medicaid. Okay. Well, can you just email me? I don't want to really talk about all this. Stop crying. I'm right here. Okay. Anybody, can we take this offline? I don't want to be talking about Medicare, Medicaid, and everything. Just email me, please. Yes, I know that, Elmer Fudd. Okay. So, anyways, I have to go to the dentist. I have a cavity. Guapa, Marilyn. Muy guapa. Guapa is not pretty. Stop it. Well, I wouldn't use guapa. I would say bonita. Oh my God. I have to put her in the other room because she hears me talking and she cannot see who I'm talking to. Stop. Why are you crying? There's no reason to cry. You have to go in the other room now. Because you're disturbing everything. So you're going to go sleepy dog. Oh my God. Yeah, she's fine. She just hears me talking to somebody. And she's blind, so she doesn't know who. Okay, thank you, Marilyn. I thought it was handsome, and I get a lot of trolls saying that I look like a guy. So, Burke's applied for student loans. He's gotten everything he can get. Oh, and see, you have a beardy. That's cool. I prefer Bonita. Okay, so in here, the hot pink suitcase. Thank you, Femi C. Hi, Jenny. And I meant to say hi to Joanne. Hi, C. Look. Okay, everyone needs this. Who's it made? It's one of those. Oh, you're so sweet. I love you too. Let me show you. Take those off. Hold on. So it spins around. And this is me in the airport. This is what I look like in the airport. But nobody has guessed what is in it. How are you, my honey? Sketchy. That's a sketchy thing. No, Devin. Also, Devin, the email you sent me, I responded. You sent me a link, and I don't open links. Not a baby. Not jewelry. So if you could just always in an email, oh God. Yeah, see, I could tell, and it's a guy's face. What is this? I just stumbled in here. I just stumbled. Where the fuck am I? No, not makeup. I don't own that much makeup, you guys. Devin, if you ever send a link, can you please also write something within the body of, no, I wish, Lene, that it was Scentsy. Underwear, no, not clothing. Yarn, no. Thank you, Petunia. Wait, what was I saying? Not food. What was I just saying before this? Oh, it was a large, real palm frond plant for $12.99. Oh, next time could you write that? Because, people spam other people's emails, and so even though it could look like it came from you, unless you write something like, Lori, here is where you can get a large palm frond. No need to apologize. I just wouldn't, I don't click on links. But for you, I know you, and I would click on the link, except then I was like, well, what if somebody stole her name, I'm still waiting for somebody to guess what's in this suitcase so I can start taking them out. Yes! Oh, Joanne. Oh, I wish it was money. Parisa, I wish it was money. I bet. No, Cheryl, Renee, no. Marsha got it. Joanne got it. Okay. I haven't looked in this suitcase since, just seeing where can I put it? Since I moved. So let me open it. So see, I'm so glad I asked you guys about like what I should do for dental, because you guys have helped me a lot with things. Excuse me, I'm going to be burping because anytime I eat, I get heartburn, and I am drinking Crystal Light with a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar with the mother. Hi, Donna. How are you? I'm not on Twitter. Okay, let's go through and see what wigs I have. Thank you, Lene. Thank you. Oh, there's a time lag, so we've already found out that in the suitcase are wigs. Okay, and I'm not going to be able to tell you what they are because they're not in some are not in boxes. That's good, Donna. I'm glad you're feeling better. And I loved seeing your little doggies. Okay, so I'm just brushing through. Now, all these wigs that have been put in here were brushed. They smell a little, not musty, but they need some freshening up. Big time lag for NNC. Okay. I think this is a Raquel. Well, oh, wait. It says it inside. Okay, wait. Let me go get my glasses. Hold on. See, you know what I like about selling? I don't know what you're referring to, Donna. Getting better selling? You know what I like about Lene? Can we just go back to Lene for a second? I got rid of a lot, Devin, and I'll just call you Devin. I'm not planning on selling any of the wigs, no. Lene and I couldn't be more different, but she's very much like me in that she's very accepting of people and non-judgmental. And I'm all about that, and that's what I love about her. She's also very forgiving, which I am as well. Okay, so this is a Raquel Welch. Too bad it doesn't say which one. I don't know which one, but it has a monofilament part. See? I love that about you, Lene. It makes you really special. Okay, let's put it on. Because it's going to be wig season soon. So they all need to be, see how there's like a bump? They all need to be freshened up, washed and freshened up. But this one is, it's so good. Look at that. Oh my God. I know. Oh my God, it looks so gorgeous on me. I had a little breakout there. So of course, bump right in the middle of my forehead. Let me get my mirror. And by the time that wig season truly rolls around, I know, but I don't use Twitter. So I don't even know how to get into my account. And if there are any tweets, it just automatically goes from Instagram. I had set it up and I don't know. Wow, this hairline is unreal. No, I'm going to wash them. I want to see if you can see. Look at that. This was sent to me by I forget who. It's because it's rather expensive, and I didn't pay for it a long time ago. But sometimes it's worth, like, if you want to wear a wig, but wigs and convertibles and false eyelashes are no bueno together. If you've been wearing your wig and you want to put dry shampoo, yeah. But these have been in this suitcase for a long time, and I would want to rewash it and then let it air dry, and then that's it. But this one's, you can do all kinds of things like that and clip up. I know, it's like the perfect blonde. This is the perfect wig. This is what I would want my hair to look like if I grew my hair. And then like this, if you want it to stay, you kind of back comb it a little so it stays. Oh yes, you get very hot. That's why it's not wig season yet. It's like wearing a hat. And then if you put a hat on over a wig, it's wearing a hat on a hat. Oh my God, it's so pretty. And you feel like a different person. They're just amazing. Wigs can change everything. Okay, we have more. This is one of my favorites. It's Bentley. Is it Bentley? Yeah. No, it's not Bentley. Sorry, you see how easy it is to comb because I put them in already combed through, brushed through, and then I store them like this. I take the bottom. It's Millie. This is Millie. I twist it, and then I just lay it inside and then fold it and put it down. And sometimes in the past, I have put in like a fabric softener sheet inside each box. Okay, so this is a cheap wig, and if you wear it with a hat, it looks amazing. Like a beanie. I have worn it without, but I've taken my own hair out and put it in front. And I'm not going to get into doing all that right now. And it's a lot of hair, and the more you brush it, the bigger it gets. Yes, the curl is permanent. But I really work on it. Like I take my hair out and I put it over the, let's see. I only have this one brush out, but let's just, so I would do something like this, right? And then I take my hair. You see? So this is my real hair. And I would put it over like that. And so this is all my real hair. So, you know, you can't tell. Hi, Shawnee. I know. Wow. Okay. So we take this. Yeah, they all smell the same. They smell like they've been in a suitcase. I have to make sure that all of this hair stays here or else Bella finds it and eats it. Okay. What is this one? This was my I got through what am I trying to say? I went through a red phase. And oh, this one I don't think I put away very well. This one was probably put away in haste. Almost 200 people on, only 42 thumbs up. Please thumbs up. So let me know you can hear me, that you can see me, that you want me. Okay. This is also a cheap wig. Okay, so see, like you can't just put on a wig like that. You have to really work it. You cannot just throw on a wig. No, no. So you pull it back to your own hairline. Try to get it, not to have it caught in your lashes. I don't know the specs on any of these. I don't even know the names anymore. So this one I would not wear without a hat, even though it has a very realistic part. Oh, are you in California? SJ? California is going to become uninhabitable. Oregon. Oh. Well, I think California and New York. Who wants natural? And the great thing about wigs is you can do whatever you want. You can change it up. So you don't have to stick to one color. You don't have to stick to one style. You don't have to look natural. It's just, it is what it is. It's not like a one or the other. It's whatever you feel like. And I would be wearing a hat and it looks really, really cute with, I have it's in my car, a little hat with a visor, and then I have a beanie somewhere. But, you know, it's been the summer here. So this is a beautiful, inexpensive wig. I'll tell you, I only look great in every color because and I'm not really, I didn't wear makeup for wearing wigs and stuff, but Just because it's because I just own it. And I'm not trying, like when I first started wearing wigs, yes, I got a 1B because that was the color that I wore. And yeah, this needs to be all messed up because nobody parts their hair like this. Although actually they do now, but no, I feel like it makes my face very long. And then as this gets ratty, I can cut it to like here. So it'll be like that. Sarah, only because I just feel like, because I just own it. And if I like it, I like it. And I wear it. And that's it. That's the end of it, you know? Well, that's your opinion, right, Kathy? That it suits me better? And I like this. So I will be wearing this in the future. And I knew what you meant. I don't think it's a valid comment. Like, I like wearing long hair because I could never have long hair. And yes, I might be too old for it, but first of all, I don't look my age. And I don't care. You see, I don't care. Like, it's wonderful not to care. Ooh, getting hot. Like, I don't believe in age appropriate and this and that. And this is all part of like being judgmental. And we all fall into that mindset. And then if you think, and if you talk yourself out of it, because why? Here's my thing. Let's just go back to, where's my headband? Here's my thing. Megan, it's very simple. You just learn. You watch YouTube videos, my old videos, how to wear a wig, and you just learn and play. You could put it in a ponytail, but I don't because why? I'm more interested in having the long hair. So, you know, society and people who are sheep take this is just a general thought, take the easy way, always. That's just how human nature is. And when you go against the grain, when you stop and think about what you're doing and you're conscious of either judgment or trying to put people into boxes. So, for instance, Jeremy Fragrance. Hey, Jimmy. Mwah. You just missed the wig section, the wig portion. But I'm going to put on more. I have many more. So, Jeremy Fragrance, for example, has been doing Instagram. Thank you. You know what, Jimmy? I want to send you something. Like, can I show you what I want to send you? Hold on. So, Jimmy, if you can email me your address, I know that you're a purist and I know that you already have this, but I bought this as a blind buy because of your recommendation and I do not like it. And it is Portrait of a Lady by a different brand. It's inspired by, and it's delicious, but I just cannot do rose. And this company, it's a, type Portrait of a Lady, but I want to send it to you because I'll never wear it. And so at least maybe you can wear it. I haven't worn it. It's too, too much rose. Very strong, but you'll like it because I did buy Molecule 01 from them type and Santal 33 La Labo type, and they are spot on. Oh, you wore my vanilla? Isn't that amazing? And mix it with things. So I'm going to send you this when I get your address. And then also I'm still waiting for it. I know you just moved. I know like you just broke your toe, but I'm very excited about getting what you're going to send me as well. And I'll obviously mention it. Yes, I do make a vanilla perfume. This is it's niche. This fragrance is special. Oh, I can't wait. But I'd have to see how it dies on. It's very, very resin in incense. You know what? You know what I love about it? It makes me feel woke. It makes me feel, hi, Nicole. It makes me feel like I'm back at Samadhi where I used to dance. That was my hat. Like that place brought me so much joy. It helped me so much. Thank you, Megan. Oh my God, I still have to show you the pictures of the chain. See, okay, so a lot of people that are on here right now have received things from me. Nicole, right? Nicole ordered and paid for a necklace, charm necklace, which I sent to her. And then her mother had surgery. And so I made her a bracelet. And that was a surprise. And that won't tarnish. That is made out of gold pyrite. And it's really weighty and beautiful. And I hope it fits her. And Megan purchased chains from me and my perfume, my vanilla, and she loves it. She just got it. Jimmy has sent me these, he's a crystal blend. Oh, wait, don't say it. I can say it. Wait, he's a, she's never taking it off. He's a crystal intuitive, and he makes personalized. I told you not to say it. See, I said it before you even wrote it. Just Jesus Christ, give me a chance. And he, based on when you were born and your sign and all this, makes a mixture of semi-precious stones and herbs, or like herbs as in lavender or basil, this and that, and writes up a thing all about you. And so you take the crystals and you pour them in your hand with an intention. Like, let's say you're going for a job interview or something important, or just daily. You could do it every morning as a ritual. Okay, I kind of went off the track because this just smells like all of the kirtans that I went to. It smells, it's earthy, it's hippie, it is gorgeous, but it is too strong, and it's not my jam. It's on the same lines as Clinique Aromatics in that very little, like a dot. And you know what? Anyone who wants the name of the company, email me and I'll be happy to give you their Etsy link because they are fantastic. So Clinique Aromatics is a very strong herbal perfume, and you have to wear it a certain way, and you have to wait for it to die down. You cannot spray it on you like a regular perfume. It's very exotic. It's very resin. It's very herbal. It's intense. Anything this dark is going to be strong I was going to say as fuck, but I'll say AF. So Clinique Aromatics is best to spray in the air and walk through, or to spray it on you very lightly and then let it settle. So you could spray it on clothes and then the dry down is so good on that. And yes, portrait is strong, but I'm all for strong because you can make it less by just doing very, very little. It has rose, and I'm not a huge rose fan. Oh, Gucci's playing with something. There's a toy box over there. But I love incense, and I love patchouli, and I love, yes, but also if it's lasts longer, the stronger it is. Well, yeah, but I look like a drag queen. But the thing about certain fragrances, so you'll never get strong and fruity, like, or strong and fresh. Sorry, strong and fresh will never be together. This is deep, dark, night, winter. It's just a very special fragrance. I wear fragrance whenever I want to, and I wear whatever I want when I want. Like, I love Coco by Chanel. I love Youth Dew by Estee Lauder, and that's brown as well. Those, like, I love that kind of a fragrance. But I also love my vanillas. And my vanilla, Megan and Jimmy can attest, last over 24 hours. And the more you sweat, the stronger it gets. Megan, you and I have Megan, you and I have so much in common. Treasure, love Treasure. But I like Coco, not Coco Mademoiselle. I like Coco. Oh, I also like the Dolce Red. Dolce & Gabbana Red. Oh, you too, Petunia. Yeah. So I'm going to send this to you, Jimmy, because I know you'll like it. And this company is amazing. They're out of the United States. They take no time for shipping. Look at my kitty. My kitty cat. I love giving to people. Yes, boozy oil does not last, and I can make that. It's very simple, but I bought it twice. But my vanilla, nothing like it. I have a vanilla amber. I have I have all different ones. Oh no, hate Flower Bomb. It's too mainstream. Don't like Flower Bomb. Don't like Jimmy Choo. I like different fragrances, niche fragrances. I do like occasionally like the Juicy Couture. I love Pink Sugar by Aquilina, but I don't like your typical fragrance. Okay, we're stopping talking about the fragrances now. We're stopping talking about fragrance. I just got off that tangent because Jimmy was on and I wanted to show him this. So we'll get back to wigs in a second. But basically what I was saying was, so Jeremy Fragrance, who has a fragrance channel, has been doing a lot of videos about his eating, and he dances and he sings, and people are just slamming him in the comments, and it really pisses me off. Like, they're like, dude, stick to fragrance. Why? Why does he have to stick to fragrance? Why does a 50-year-old woman, why can't she have hair down to her ass? Like, stop and think. I'm not talking to anyone in particular. I'm just stating things that I've been thinking. Stop and think why, because all that does is, in the actual person that is judging and thinking, it's not opinion, because you shouldn't have an opinion. You should not have an opinion about somebody else. I don't have an opinion about Nick Ocado. I just didn't like his videos anymore, so I stopped watching. These people on shows or that I don't know, or even in real life, I don't have an opinion. My opinion is, I like them, I spend time with them, I watch them, I support them, or I'm not interested. So thank you, Makeup and Kiss. So, like, why do people say to him, dude, you're doing too much cocaine? Like, obviously he's not doing cocaine. because he has a body that is his temple, you can tell. The dogs are in the bedroom. Like, why is it embarrassing if somebody sings on YouTube and they're not good? Why is it bad that he dances? You know, like, why does someone care enough? And they're like, dude, stick to fragrance reviews. Why does he have to do that? Maybe he has something to share. For me, he has a light. I smile when I watch him. I mean, the cringe are the people that take the time to write it when they don't like somebody. It's, to me, a mental illness. I'm going to have it passed on the ballot by law that anyone who hate watches has a mental illness, and you will qualify for Social Security disability. Thank you, Lori B. Like, if you don't like somebody, thank you. It's just Mikey. Yes, it is. It's an insecurity because I would never get on to anybody's channel that is having fun, that has a joyful spirit, that has a light in them. And I would never try and crush that. I would never try and extinguish someone's light, because many times my light has been a bare flicker. And what happens is, if you find a flame and you bring that bare flicker that's about to go out to the flame together, they make an even bigger flame. And then when you separate them, they're both lit. Why would you want to extinguish somebody's joy? Yes, it's because people are unhappy. I've been unhappy, but I don't go to that place. You know, I don't go there. Instead, I look. So if somebody has a great marriage, which is something that I never had, I don't look and feel jealousy or try to think, oh, it's not so great or this and that. I say, okay, if they have it, then that means it exists. So I honestly, like, there are people that live with hate. There's not a single person in this world that I hate. I don't have hate in my heart for anybody. I don't even know what that feels like, to have hate, to spread hate, to say hateful things if I haven't been attacked. If you attack me, yeah, I say hateful things back for a certain period of time. And I also don't let people I don't put up with shit on my channel, which is, I've invited you into my house. So you have to watch what you say. I don't think that's so weird. I think it's normal. Like, you're in my home. This is my YouTube home, and you have to behave. And when people don't behave, I kick them out. Sometimes I'll even let them, dig. It is respect, Nicole. They can dig their own grave. They can show us who they really are. I'll let them go for a while. And then I block them. And here's the thing. So somebody wrote a comment on one of my videos saying, I love you, but I won't watch you anymore. Or I used to watch you, and now I don't watch you anymore. Even though, so obviously they're watching because they wrote a comment. So they watched. Because I don't like how tolerant you are of the trolls, who I hate. So she hates the trolls. She wants to punch them in the face, blah, 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 but doesn't support me because she doesn't like how I handle the trolls. So that's why I'm not watching. And my big saying is, you don't need to announce your departure, because I never even knew that you were here. She wasn't a regular. Like, if I didn't see him for a while, I might email him. If I didn't see you for a while, I might reach out to you or say, gee, where's Nicole? I wonder where Nicole is. But these two people, Jimmy, Nicole, would never, ever write me publicly or even privately, to be honest, and say, sorry, but I can't watch you anymore. because you're voting for this one or you're voting for that one, or I disagree with you on this. You just kind of like phase away. I don't even want a personal email why you're not watching me, because I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing this for me, and you guys get a benefit. You have to do things for yourself first and foremost, and then everything falls in line. If you live authentically and you have a good heart, I have a very big heart. Thank you, Jimmy. I agree. And I felt an instant connection to you. And an instant connection to you, Nicole. And you and I have not a lot in common. You're a lot younger than me. You've had a life. Whew. Whew. You've lived a life in a very short time. But you're a good person. And I'm a good person. Have we done bad things? Yeah. If you call them bad. They're life lessons. You know, Burke tells me too much. He tells me too much because he feels he can. Because I've told him all the shit I did in college and high school and this and that. And I don't want to know. But he tells me because he knows I'll never judge him, and that I don't expect him to be virtuous or wholesome. Okay, I have to get into this channel. I watched this channel, a little bit of it. Squirmy and Grubs. It's a girl and a guy. They're in their 20s. They just got married. He has, he's disabled with a degenerative muscular disease. I forget, SNA, something. Exactly, Nicole. Exactly. And she is not disabled. She's like your typical 10 out of 10. Like, she's tall, thin, beautiful body, blonde hair, very pretty. And then he is in a wheelchair, and his body never developed past the age of 7. So that's his size. So first of all, my father had MS. Started when he was in his mid-30s, and he ended up being in a wheelchair that he used with a joystick with his chin. And so he had to be fed, everything. Somebody had to do something. And he had a third wife. My mother was the first wife with me. And then he had a second wife who they got divorced when he got really bad with the MS, but also my father was a real asshole. So that was part of it too. And then the third wife ended up dying before my father. So my father ended up going into a nursing home, and then my father passed away, I think 10 years ago. I don't know. I don't celebrate people's deaths, so I have no idea when he died. I know his birthday, and I talk to my father all the time. So anyways, I grew up. So I was a teenager when he got this, and I grew up having a disabled father who was very instrumental in the Americans with Disabilities Act with George Bush Sr. He did a lot of things, and he had a cable channel called Ready, Willing, and Able, where he had people on, like, you know, I'm going to say this wrong. It's not Ronald Dahl, but it's Roald Dahl, the one who wrote James and the Giant Peach. Well, he was married to Patricia something, and she was on the channel with them. And so anyways, my father was very, very involved. My father never complained about his disability. Kind of wore it a little bit as a badge, like entitled, in that people should get out of the way. And, you know, I understand there's a lot of stupidity when it comes to disabled people. So for instance, and it happened to this guy on his name is Shane, on the channel Squirmy and Grubs. And I put a little clip of them before a video because I was just showing they get hate. They get hate the way I get hate because everyone's like, oh, why do you have so many haters? And I try to say, it's YouTube. It's not me. If it was just me, then I would have to look at myself. But it's YouTube, and it's the people that comment on YouTube. So they get hate because it is not ordinary for those two to be married, because it's not like so a lot of people wrote and said, oh, I love them. I love them. Well, I don't love them. I don't love them at all. I'm not going to watch the channel. I watched a little bit. I watched several of their videos. They don't draw me in. First of all, I find them incredibly phony. Just incredibly phony. I don't find them motivational or anything. Why? Because he's disabled and she's not. And then some of the jokes that she makes about the disability, or even when he makes jokes about the disability, I don't find funny. I don't find them insulting either, but I just don't find them funny. I'm just not, I don't know. Very, very scripted. Thank you. And the reason, so they keep saying that, it's all staged because no able-bodied woman that age would go with a guy that was disabled. That is not what it is. It's that he is not cute or handsome or anything, and she's gorgeous. Like, I'm talking stereotypical gorgeous. Oh, totally off of the smart food. Thank God. And she met him because she saw him on a documentary and reached out to him, and they had a long distance relationship, and then they got together. Now, I mean, I'm not going to say whether I believe it or not, but so they keep saying, so people think that she's given up. Okay, Blondie Locks. People think she's given up her life. And then they went through a whole thing. Okay, Hannah, you gave up traveling, and they've traveled, and they take the mother with them. But it's not just that. It's that the combination of the two of them, yes, it holds its place. Hi, Janet. Yes, Jimmy, it has a place on YouTube. But I feel like so many people were like, oh my God, I love them. And I'm like, why? Like, why do you love them? And someone said, who is a subscriber of mine who I like, but she was like, because they've done so much to educate people about this and that. And I don't know if they have. I mean, this has been like there are a lot of disabled people on YouTube, and a lot of people did a lot more in the past. Like, this is not, ramps and stuff like that. And yeah, in Europe, things are a little slower backwards from the United States, slower in that progression but Europe is so old that they can't make everything handicap accessible. You just can't. It's never going to happen. Buildings have to have their integrity, and they're not going to put an elevator, in a building that has 3 marble steps, whatever. It can't always happen. So, and I grew up with a father who made big strides back in the 90s. So I don't know. I don't find joy in their channel. I feel like it's so scripted. Something is not adding up. That's great. But there's something, Jimmy, that just doesn't add up for me. And I don't know what it is. I'm not going to presume to say that she's getting paid, that it's all fake. I don't think it's fake. I just think that it's it doesn't add up. That's all I can say. Like, I don't even think any more than that. It doesn't add up. But when they say constantly, about Hannah and that people go with people that have disabilities. I mean, I dated a deaf guy. He wouldn't consider himself disabled. The deaf community does not, if you're in the deaf community, they do not consider themselves disabled. They want their children to be deaf. I don't think it's scripted. No, I just think it's phony. I mean, like when they were showing their house tour and then she had the camera set up and then she went to pretend to open a door and he's like, don't go in there. And she's like, why? And she's a good actress. And he's like, because that's where I keep the other Hannahs. Because people think, because I guess he had a girlfriend named Anna. I don't know. I just think he's very lucky. If it's all real, if she really likes him, he's very lucky, because the fact of the matter is, normally, when I say normally, I'm just saying, like, you don't see it very much. Hey, you wouldn't see somebody that is considered on paper, like by looks, a 10, a girl that is a 10, interested in a guy that is paralyzed from the neck down and that isn't considered hot, So that's why it's so, like, I think if she was, I don't know, I haven't watched enough, but I think if she was not all that pretty, if she was average, or if she was like very heavy or very skinny and not that pretty, in the eye of the beholder, I know, but, according to standards, whoever is out there, it wouldn't be such a thing. It would be like, oh, she settled, right? That's what you would think. So, they seem very nice, but it seems very phony, and I don't like phony. And I think she has a great figure. Thank you, Barbara. And I don't know, it wouldn't be a life that I would want, because I know what that life is. The strain that she will be under taking care of him, because my stepmother was taking care of my father, literally killed her, because she ended up getting cancer, breast cancer, fought through it, had a mastectomy, was on chemo, and it ended up coming back years later. It had metastasized, and she ended up dying within 2 weeks when they finally found it. But she was like, because she didn't take time for herself. Like, I feel like when a wife or girlfriend becomes a caretaker, in any way, okay, when a wife, girlfriend, child becomes a caretaker, it sucks the life out of you. It's not a good situation to even be with your child or with your parent. It's not, I just think that, maybe you help, but to be the primary caretaker of your mother as she's getting older, or had a stroke, or your child who was born a certain way that needs tremendous amount of help, I don't know that it's good for the parent or the other person to have to play two major roles. So my stepmother could not heal herself because she was taking care of my father. His needs came first, and it just sucked the life out of her. And I think that with this young couple, also, I know, like my friend Roberta, when her husband was dying, he had a brain tumor. And so a lot of stuff went on that she had to do that made him become unsexy to her. So basically, what I'm going to just say is if I had a husband and I had to wipe his ass full of shit on the daily, I probably wouldn't also find him sexy, and vice versa. Like, I just wouldn't. So, and then also people are a lot, like people will get chastised for, let's say you get a divorce when the person is sick or ill. Yeah, I would say, Candace, like, that's not your role to be your mother's primary caregiver for 10 years. That's a very long time. It's not, and I don't think it's healthy. But you do what you got to do. Like, I don't know your situation. But if somebody were to, so let's say they get married and then they get divorced, people will crucify her for divorcing a man that is disabled. It's so messed up. Like, that's why I'm like, people are like, oh, I love their channel. I love their channel. Like, I don't love their channel. And I'm not afraid to say I don't love their channel. Like, you don't have to love it. It's not my thing. Hi, Helen. Right. For most people. So that's why, and then they try to make it seem like we, the watchers, or the people that don't understand it, are not like, and then all these other people who are in a interable relationship. Okay, this is a new hybrid word, interable. Seriously? Interable. That's a made up word. Why does that have to be why do we have to even say an interracial relationship? Why does that have to be said? Does that, like, would you say I'm in a gay relationship? I'm in a straight relationship? Why do you have to put a label on what that is? An interable relationship. Well, it's a made up word. He's disabled, she's not. Why isn't it just a relationship? She has a disabled boyfriend and he has a girlfriend. You don't need to categorize. Okay, he can say, I have a tall girlfriend. Like, tall is not who you are. Tall is what your body is. So I don't know. But their big thing is that, so then other people that are interabled get on and say, I'm in an interable relationship too, and people can't understand blah, 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 blah. Like, I don't know. Why does she have to be his caregiver? I have had an interesting life. And also, I will say that people that were born disabled or even became disabled, and they lose. So we have a certain amount of modesty. You don't have modesty when you're born. Okay, Candace, I don't know I have nothing to say about that. Helen is the new word for me. So we're born without modesty. We become modest to some extent. And when you are disabled and you have to, either you have grown up that way or you become disabled as my father, 35 years old. And then you have to rely on people to do things that are normally considered, private. Like your privacy is being able to wipe your ass when you shit and things like that. You have to let that go. You have to become immune to be. So when you give birth, you have to become immune to people seeing you with blood and gook and disgusting things coming out of your beautiful vajiji. Yeah, I don't, people who are caregivers. Are you talking about like as a profession? Like a nurse but I don't know. I'm not all about the altruistic. I think there's lots of reasons why people do things that they do. So, I don't look at somebody like a saint because they take care of their mother or they don't. I also don't look at them as not a saint if they don't. Do you know what I mean? I don't need to say anything. Okay. I was just chatting and listening. You don't need to say anything. You're in the wrong place, hon. I was just, oh my God, my mind is blown. Sorry. My mind is fucking blown. She came on to my live, my chat. We started hearing about her life and what she does and how great she is and whatever. I don't know what her whole point in that is. And then she told me that I don't have to respond to what she wrote. Wow. Next time you get on a bus, why don't you get in the driver's seat and tell the driver that he doesn't need to drive because you got it. Whew. I could tell right away. I gave her a chance because I don't know who she is. This Candace is my name. Who wanted, obviously now I think, okay. You want some kind of recognition or something for what you're doing for your mother? Now I know. Geez, you should have played that a little bit longer. Keep collecting those Social Security checks from your mom. Keep doing that. Okay. Helen, can you believe that somebody just said, I don't need to comment? She was just chatting. Ooh, wow. That's the definition of a narcissist. Oh, look, I just made someone into a hater. That is a narcissist, not me. This is my show. Wow. Okay, so somebody, wait, what was I talking about? Oh, see, that's typical troll-like behavior is to just make it about you. Like, it's obvious this is about me. You come on here because it's about me. A hater got her wings. She's probably not even taking care of a mother because I didn't know I was going to even talk about them. And that's somebody that's resentful as well. Resentful for whatever she is doing. She is no saint that she had to say it. She should have just kept her mouth shut. What do we need? We don't care. We don't care that you have taken care of your mother for 10 years. What do you want? Okay. Hi, Anna. So, that's a first. Like, that's a first that someone said to me on my live. You don't have to comment back. I was just chatting. I'm still, my mind is blown. My mind is fucking blown. Okay, I'm doing a live, but I'll send you some money to hold you over till you get paid. I'm running out of money. I need some super chats so that I can support my son. Okay, you're not asking, but I'm telling you that if you need money to hold you over, I will help you. No biggie. Anyways, so, a lot of people, I love them. I love them. I don't know. I don't know anyone that would really love their channel because I find them phony. That was my whole point. I find them phony. No, it's not a good time to ask me about my interview. I will keep e-begging. Thank you very much. I don't think there's anything wrong with e-begging either. So you don't think Squirmy and Grubs aren't e-begging, but they're just not saying it? Okay. Hi, my love of crafts. How are you? And Janet, I got fired from Sensi, so why would I tell anybody anything about anything on my live? Anything about my interview, my job? What if I didn't get the job? Am I going to want to announce that I didn't get the job? You know how many interviews I have that I don't talk about? I have a ton of interviews. I went on an interview. I never told anybody, and I never told anyone the outcome of it either. You all didn't know that I worked at Pier 1 for a whole summer last summer. I never told you I interviewed at Pier 1, and I never told you I was working at Pier 1. So, Lisa Z, I don't know who you are, but I have to hide you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How am I liking Tucson? It's okay. I love people that get on and call me out for e-begging. You have a Pier 1 clearance sale story? They have good clearance items. But all I'm saying is I don't know. No, it's not a good time. Don't ask me how my interview went. It was fun. It was hard. I was an amazing salesperson. I was the biggest seller, and they don't even you don't have to sell. You don't make a quota, but I put things together for people. And people would come back in and say, I love what you did, because with the pillows, and I would move stuff around, and I did tablescapes and stuff like that. No, there's no fires in Arizona right now that I know of. Jeremy, I love Jeremy. He's a bright light. I'm just going to eat some bacon. Oh, I've started keto. So I'm eating bacon. Hi, Lynette. How are you? I am Helen, but only with things that I love. Like I could never be. Actually, you know what? Oh, I'm glad Eldritch Mom. Irma made them too, and she was concerned because she let them cool down overnight, and then she was like, "Should I throw them away?" I was like, "No, they're fine. They come out perfect." I'm eating bacon. I was gonna say, Helen, like I couldn't sell medical equipment, but I probably could because I do see a benefit, So I would say it. I'd be able to sell it with integrity. It was hard working at Pier 1. It was a very hard job. Physically. But it was fun. It was casual. Could wear jeans and sneakers. But the manager, because they had brought him from another store, because this particular one was like failing. Lisa Z, I thought I hid you. Because I thought you're somebody else. Now I feel bad. How do I unhide you? Because if that's your picture, it's not who I thought it was. Thank you. I have somebody that, yeah, jeans and a t-shirt. And then you wore the blue smock. Okay, what's your last name? Where are you from? And do I know you in real life? Okay. I thought I knew you in real life. There's one girl who will not leave me alone, who I know from elementary school. And she pops up with all different names. And so I thought you were her. Thank you, Shelly, for sending Lisa Z. And thank you, Lisa Z, for the super chat. So what was I saying? Oh yeah. So I don't know. I wouldn't ask somebody how an interview went. Zettel, okay. Sorry. I'm done with the bacon now. Let's talk about keto. I need to get a drink though. So I started keto not too long ago, and I've probably lost, I would guess, 7 pounds. It's the easiest thing I've ever been on. Something in my head just clicked. Yes. No, I have more I'm going to put on. There was a wig show earlier. Maybe I should get off so that people can watch an hour and a half and get back on with a different live. I'm going to do that instead of making a marathon long live. So join me back. I'll be back in 2 seconds.